So just for context, this play is about essentially a young adult woman named Charity who wants to go to California with her 41-year-old girlfriend amid some issues within her family. She's like in a caretaking role in her family, but is stopped by her personified, obnoxious sleep demon who is like, you need to stay and deal with your stuff, basically. We are going to read a little excerpt of their showdown. It is like one of the few, I'm not like a monologue girl. Like some of the girls love a monologue. I love to hear monologues. I don't want to like write ones. So I kind of feel like people interrupt. They don't like talk in just one big break of text often. And I'm like, I try not to be too indulgent as the playwright. I'll write nonsense. Charity and Sleep Demon are having a confrontation. And Sleep Demon, I guess for context, is like horrible and like mean. She's funny though, but she's like kind of she's, you know, a jerk. And so at one point Charity asks Sleep Demon's like, why are you so mean? Why are you so hateful? Why are you so angry? A beat, a smile. Sleep Demon, I don't know what you like to wear. Charity, seriously? Sleep Demon, yes, seriously. I don't know what you like to wear. What do you like to eat? How do you spend your weekends? What feels good? What feels great? What television shows do you watch? What movies do you see? What music do you like? Where do you travel to? Who would you travel with? Who do you trust? What's safe? What's not? I have no fucking idea. Who are you? Literally, nothing about your personhood makes sense. So I get fucking angry. I have a red, righteous anger because I want more for you. I want more for us. But you pant by the door, hoping you'll slip off your leash. Watching you, it makes me want to die. It felt, yeah, cause it's hard, you know, it felt complete. I feel like that to me is, I love when characters swear. So if it had it my way, I'd be like, everyone just is gonna swear all the time. But I think Sleep Demon is a character that just actually does swear purposefully because she is kind of acerbic and biting and bitter. So I felt like that was kind of like a nice package to send y'all with. And also because I think that like, you know, like it just, I like a lot of this play in particular is a lot of like interruptions and short, and so it's hard to do with like one person without being like, Charity says, and then Sleep Demon says, and I'm like, let me not, you know. So that felt complete. I'll do a little new work for the girls, people. But yeah, so one of the things I'm working on here actually, I'm working on a play called Potential Energy, which is basically about an older adult, and by older I mean like, I don't actually know quite yet. In my head I thought 35, but as the page continues, I'm actually like, I don't know what age, but anyways. So it's stage direction. I'll read 2 stage directions. One is just a description of this person's house. Act 1, scene 1. At Grace's house, it looks like a rental even though she owns it. It is just a place where she lives, not a home. Clean, organized with some feminine touch. Not a frat boy's apartment, but lacking any memory or charm or indication that someone lived and loved here. Nokia stumbles into the room. She is not high, just sedated. She walks like a fawn sometimes. Grace, her mother, walks in after her, wheeling a suitcase. Nokia collapses on the couch. She wears a hoodie. Her arms are bandaged. Nokia speaks slowly. Basically, the play is supposed to be about like, I feel like sometimes like when you hear these stories about like, oh, someone tried to injure themselves, whatever, or kill themselves. There's like this automatic like feeling of like, oh, like this community coming around somebody. And I feel like I've been interested in work that like defies or manipulates that or questions it or whatever. And this idea is more so of like a mom who's like kind of fed up with the bullshit and is like, you know, it's hard. I'm not gonna keep nursing this pattern. Scene 2 is nighttime, same day. Nokia lying on the couch, still wearing the same hoodie from earlier, just no pants. A small light, a lamp is on. After a beat, Nokia rolls up her sleeve of her hoodie. We see large bandages that look a little messed up. She slowly unwraps them. Her arms are not bleeding, but look red, raw, and pulsing. She looks at the wound for a second. She traces it, poking at it, wincing. She tries moving her wrists, but it hurts. She winces more. She looks at it closely. She licks the wound, intrusive thought 1. She pushes her palms against her eyes until it hurts. She sighs and wraps it back up poorly. And I think it differs. People have different relationships to stage directions, but like for me, I think it's a question of like, I think I'm like, oh, this is kind of like a roadmap theoretically for where a lot of this information will lie, but it still needs to be in the text at some point if it were to be written, if it were to be spoken out loud or produced or read in a workshop. So like, you know, the thing about like anything like the action of it is like, oh, that can live in stage directions and we can still get it. Because it is like it's not like a one person show. I think if it was, then I probably would have to like lift some of that action into dialogue just to give clarity. But also, I don't know, I don't believe in exposition because I just think it's like, we can do better.